Yo, Darius Britt here, and we are about to take a closer look at Whiplash. It was written and directed by Damien Chazelle with cinematography by Sharone Meir. If you want to learn the psychology behind camera placement, camera movement, framing, etc., it really helps to study other movies to see how they did it. Every film is a textbook. Well, I do believe in about that time let's get into it. Long lenses. If you're looking for an example of a film that uses lots of long focal length lenses with shallow depth of field, this would be it. I don't know the exact lenses that they used, but you can tell there was quite a number of telephoto lenses, which makes for an interesting, almost claustrophobic effect. Opening shots. I love the opening shot for a couple of reasons. First off, we're communicating the tone with the lighting. We've got this yucky Fight Club green color temp in the hallway, probably touched up by the color grading, and we see Neiman practicing by himself at the end of the hall under harsh, direct overhead lighting. It's the type of lighting you'd see in an interrogation room scene. Very intense, very dramatic. As he plays, we push in down the entire hallway towards him. This feels like a cinematic introduction to Neiman since he's the focus of the shot, but it's also a motivated camera move from Fletcher's point of view, because Fletcher is walking down this hallway toward him. It's a really cool introduction, and it's a motivated camera move, two birds with one stone. I also love our introduction to Fletcher. He's like this figure that just kind of emerges from the darkness.
Sorry.
No, stay. What's your name?
Then he stands under this super unflattering Godfather-esque top-down lighting, which makes him look even more menacing. He's already an imposing figure, but the lighting gives him that much more of an intimidation factor. Practice, practice, practice. When we see Neiman practicing in his room, again, we've got that harsh top-down interrogation room lighting happen. This isn't fun for Neiman. It's all business. I love the shot of him working on his speed with the symbols. In terms of framing, it's like he's pressed up against the side of the frame, uncomfortably squished by his instrument. No room to play, no room for fun, no room to escape. The macro shots of his wounded hand, the band-aids, bloody ice water, etc. all give us the uncomfortably tight claustrophobic feeling. The ask. Neiman finally gets the courage to ask Nicole out on a date, and we covered the entire scene with one shot, more or less.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. And would you want to go out with me? Ever so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Nice to meet you, Nicole.
Nice to meet you too. So you want to take me out? You want to meet me here?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Great.
Okay. 7 o'clock?
It's another one of those instances where we get to watch the moment unfold before us real time without cuts, undisturbed. The shot also feels alive because visually there's enough going on in the frame to hold our attention. Our eyes get to hop back and forth between Neiman and Nicole as the two actors do their thing. We close the scene out with Andrew walking away, complete with a smile on his face. Great shot capturing the effect of the moment. It puts a bow tie on the entire scene. Here for a reason. Now they obviously don't use slow motion very much in this film, but when they do, it really means something. So Fletcher's just finished giving Neiman this pep talk in the hallway to make him feel good about himself. So then when Neiman returns to the classroom, we get these slow motion shots. Of all places, why use slow-mo here? Well, Neiman was tripping earlier after seeing Fletcher like lose his shit at the other students, right?
Then why the f didn't you say so?
But after this talk, now Neiman's feeling more confident, he's feeling relaxed, he's feeling good about himself. The use of slow motion comments on that. It's smooth, it's graceful. He's confident, and slow motion usually glorifies the subject, which in this case feels appropriate. Slap City. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Neiman has just pissed Fletcher off, or rather, Fletcher's playing mind games with Neiman. Either way, Fletcher ends up putting some hands on Neiman. Every time Fletcher slaps Neiman, we jump the eye line.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rushing or dragging?
Seeing somebody get slapped like that by itself is pretty intense, but by jumping the eye lines, it becomes visually disorienting as well, which is the whole point. When somebody slaps you, you're usually like disoriented for like a fraction of a second. Not that I have any experience with that or anything. Getting to know you. Neiman and Nicole are on their first date together, getting to know each other. They start with the small talk.
This place is nice.
Yeah. I really like the music that they play. I mean, that's the name of the song.
Oh.
Jackie Hill, July 17th, 1938.
But when Neiman asks Nicole about what she does, which is a touchy subject for her, we jump right into close-ups.
What do you do?
I go to Fordham.
What do you study?
I don't have a major yet.
So Fordham was just like a random school?
No, I applied to a bunch of schools and Fordham let me in. Why'd you pick Schaefer?
So she's definitely not cool on the college talk, right? She's, just getting a little defensive, but by getting close, we get to see all those micro expressions and reactions. But when she opens up about why she's so touchy about the topic and what bothers her, our frame also opens up on both characters. We go a little bit wider, and we get to kind of take a step back from all that intensity and just relax a little bit.
I don't love it there, to be honest.
No?
No.
I kind of feel the same way about people at Schaefer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think they like me too much.
Then when both characters connect on the topic of homesickness, we go in for close-ups once again to really see those eyes in micro expressions.
I feel really homesick sometimes. I don't know.
I still go to the movies with my dad.
It's entirely possible that they shot close-ups and mediums of both the actors for the entire scene and then just decided in the editing room when to go close and when to fall back. But I'll bet when they shot the scene, they already had a clear idea of when they wanted to be where during the conversation. Climax. When Neiman jams out on the drums at the climax of the film almost becomes like a music video. They cover the band from so many different angles, we're all over the place. Now you gotta think, making a jazz band performance visually exciting to watch for a viewer must have been a real challenge, but they pulled it off. As a casual viewer watching it, you kind of just take it in and say, hey, that's pretty cool, they did a good job. But as a filmmaker, I'm pretty sure they were scratching themselves on the head and saying, how are we gonna shoot this thing and keep it interesting for 4 minutes? I got an idea. How about we just shoot this from every possible angle? Just like angles on angle, just angle gains everywhere. Just shoot it from everything. And then we'll just figure it out in the editing room. All in the eyes. Right at the climax, or pretty much at the end of the film, we get this look between Neiman and Fletcher. Neiman has finally gained Fletcher's approval, and Fletcher's finally found his prodigy that he's always been looking for. But in the process, they get like super tight on the actors' faces, like closer than we've ever gotten before. At one point, we're framed just on the eyes. Obviously, this is a stylistic choice, but that's where all the action is. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Neiman looks for approval and finds it in Fletcher's eyes. We can definitely tell that he's smiling. These shots remind me of the old Sergio Leone spaghetti western showdowns where we get right up on the eyes and they become landscapes of emotion. For everybody who saw this movie in theaters, I didn't see it in theaters, but for everybody who saw it, I mean, how big were those eyes on a 50-foot screen? Well, I do believe that all that I got for you, if you just, you're just starting this filmmaking thing, or you're just starting YouTube and you've got a lot of questions and you're not really sure what to do next or how to reach your goals, I do offer chat with me sessions. So if that's something you're interested in, I will leave a link in the description section where you can get more info on that. Well, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, go subscribe. You can find me on the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or the Twitter, baby. You can also check out my second YouTube channel, Darius Britt, where I vlog about my adventures on the film festival circuit, my first feature-length film, unsound, live casting, vlogs, etc., etc. I do believe that's all I got for you, suckers. D-Britt out. Booyah!